My name is Alex, and I'm a Senior Incident Response Analyst at Coalition Incident Response, or CIR. First and foremost, my day always starts with a strong cup of coffee. In digital forensics and incident response, or DFIR, ransomware is a common type of incident, or case as we call them, where threat actors gain access to client networks, encrypt data, demand payment for decryption, or threaten to release sensitive information if the payment isn't provided. Some key questions we seek to answer during this investigation include: how did the threat actor gain access? Was data accessed or exfiltrated? And did the threat actor establish any kind of backdoors or persistence? Throughout the investigation, it's essential to keep clients informed to support a secure and effective recovery. Obviously, one of the biggest perks of working remote is that I can take some fetch breaks with our crazy lab throughout the day. So an interesting discovery in the case that just came in. So we recently actually had another case just before this one where a threat actor had gotten into a client network through something called SEO poisoning. That's essentially where a victim on the client network had accidentally navigated to and then to a malicious site and then downloaded some malware, which then resulted in a unique toolkit being downloaded and utilized by the threat actor to steal data, move around the network, and then ultimately encrypt systems on the client network. So there was an interesting twist, however, in that case where the threat actor accidentally encrypted their own ransom note. So essentially there was no way for the client or the victim to reach back out and kind of start negotiations with that threat actor, and things just kind of stopped there. But the real benefit here is that now that we know that this is the same threat actor group, we can draw on all that recent experience and gain threat intelligence to essentially follow like a roadmap or almost like a blueprint in kind of tracking the threat actors' activity through the network, and we already kind of know what to expect, how they operate on the network. So forensic work is incredibly rewarding and fun, but can be very challenging at the same time. Sometimes a case might come in at the end of the day, it can be launched into long hours and even long weekends. In high-stakes cases like ransomware, it can become a race against the clock to try to get answers as fast as possible to minimize the crippling impact to the business of our client. Another huge perk of living and working remote is getting to enjoy places like Montana after helping clients around the world.